Please welcome international film star and one of the driving forces of interactive education, Miss Shelley Duvall.
Computers maintain an integral role in just about every aspect of society today. What has always been important to me is the learning process and the ways computers stimulate the imagination. Our next cyber story looks at this work in education.
It really is an information age that we live in, and we need to prepare our students to be able to live in that kind of an environment. We want them to be able to sit down right at a terminal and to create right on screen.
In the last few decades, we've seen a dramatic decline in the quality of education.
Interactive education is going to change that.
10, 15 years ago, there was not a lot of educational software, whereas now the computers are actually being developed specifically for educational purposes.
Teachers don't have to throw chalkboard erasers at kids to keep them awake anymore. Kids are in control of their own education.
You have examples where students fax in their homework from home. Students will go and do a special project, for example, out of the area. They'll get their homework assignments from their teacher via modem, then send back their work to be assessed.
It allows kids to have a control over their own learning process like they've never had before.
Our students are using computers when they're in preschool level. So the fact that when they come to school, they also have other computer technology there, it really has a major impact. You have students using internet, for example, from school or from home, and talking to students in Australia or in England or in France, for example, working on projects cooperatively.
They can see it, feel it, hear it, more so than they would have booked.
Interactivity gives them an opportunity to learn from the experience of an event.
It demands and gets participation.
Students are empowered in a way that no book or no audio cassette or no overhead projector has ever done.
They often know a lot more about computers than the teachers seem to. And there's sort of a little bit of a concern there sometimes by educators that the students are going to know more than them. And as teachers, we have to be aware that that's going to be the case from now on.
Learning has become something hip.
Great. A child's imagination is the ultimate origin of the interactive computer game. This year, 6 business organizations, led by Electronic Arts, have teamed up to reward 2 especially talented children who've designed their own educational video games. You know, when I went to school, calculators were a big deal. Check out what these kids have done. In the 8 to 14 age group, 14-year-old Stephen Wilson designed a game called Air Corps Inc., which teaches basic business skills and geographic knowledge through a simulation of running an airline company. Whew. In the 3 to 7 age group, 5-year-old Christina Cahoon designed a game called Alphabet Soup, which teaches young children how to spell and understand new words. Ladies and gentlemen, Ted Judson from Electronic Arts and 2 minds of the future, Christina Cahoon and Stephen Wilson. They're right out here in the audience. Would you please stand? Congratulations. Each of the 2 is being given $25,000 scholarship, each. It's fantastic. Congratulations, you guys. Also tonight, 2 special awards need mention. Let's take a look at 2 outstanding but very different approaches to interactive education.
To play inside the story, click over here. Doggone it! It was time for my Sunday bone. My master always threw it, and I always brought it back.
Oh.
I finally found myself at the age of 17. I was hooked, addicted to drugs, to heroin, to cocaine or LSD.
And finally, all I had to do was raise my hand and say, "Hi, I'm an alcoholic and I need help." And when I did that, it felt so good. You know, it was a relief.
Very good. For special achievement in education, the award goes to Ruff's Bone on my left here by Living Books. Congratulations. And the award for individual growth and development goes to the American Institute of Learning for Addiction and Its Processes. On my right. Congratulations.